And now, we will hear the school songs, beginning with Lakeview Centennial, followed by Rowlett High School.
So ours takes a minute though.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both bands a round of applause. Introducing your Lakeview Centennial Patriots. And now At this time, we ask the audience to please stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Rowlett Mighty Eagle Band. We've just got communication. We're going to do the coin toss first. I apologize. The Patriots captains for tonight are number 2, Trenton Harris, number 20, Derek Miller, and number 50, Valentine Akini. And for the Eagles, number 4, Adelio Williams, number 48, Kerry Pritchford, number 60, Ugacheri Anayam, and number 92, Vincent Martin.
Lakeview Centennial, you get a toss, that's heads, and that's tails. That's tails, and that's heads. What's your call? Tails is the call. And it is heads. Rowlett, you won the toss, you want to defer? Rowlett has won the toss and defer their choice to the second half. You want the ball? Which way do you want to kick? You want the ball? Yes. Go to that side. Come on over here. To begin the game, Lakeview Centennial will receive in the north end zone. Shake hands, guys. Good luck.
The referees tonight are Andrew Fulton, umpire Will Hollis, headline judge Delwyn Young, line judge Philip Guian, field judge Shane Matheny, side judge Mike Anderson, and back judge Paul Halton. And now, at this time, we ask the audience to please stand for the playing of the national anthem by the Rowlett Mighty Eagle Band. Tonight's color guard is provided by the Rowlett High School Air Force Junior ROTC. The color guard team is led by the commander, who carries the U.S. flag and gives commands to position the team for the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's color guard team members are Cadet Second Lieutenant Zachary Smith, Cadet Master Sergeant Jake Shore, Cadet Second Lieutenant Nicole Medellin, and the color guard is commanded by Cadet Captain Luke Evans.
Following is a presentation of GRS TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot.
Welcome back to Homer B. Johnson Stadium. I'm Houston Darden alongside my partner Thomas Hart as we look to close out Week 8 of District 9 6A football. Thomas, what are your keys of the day for today's game?
Well, for Lakeview Centennial, you look to put your whole roster together and play as a team. On the offense, you have a lot of talent. On defense, you have a lot of talent. But they're coming off a week where they'd like to have back against Naaman Forest. But if they put it all together, this will be a pivotal game for them in the playoffs. And for Rowlett, it's the same thing. Coming off a game you like to have back, but you can't dwell in the past. You like to look to see what you can do this week.
Totally agree. Making sure both teams wipe the slate clean. Brand new week. You just look to play your brand of football and do the best you can for a totally different outcome. And from up here, we just want to see good football today.
Absolutely.
Rowlett's defense, one of the better defenses in the district, only allowing 124 rushing yards a game. That's good enough for 19th in the Dallas area of the 6A. So Lakeview having to combat that this week, but they definitely have the receivers to go ahead and spread the ball around and open up the run game.
Absolutely. You got Julius Spencer, Trenton Harris, and George Ziegler as your receivers out there. Julius Spencer is a Texas State commit with over 500 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season. You look to spread the wealth if you're Kendrick Sanders, the quarterback, and we're in for a good game.
Lakeview, no shortage of talent on that team. So Lakeview is going to receive the ball today, and Rowlett is going to get the ball going into the second half. It looks like we have Jeremiah Houston, Montre Jackson back there to receive the kick. Beautiful day outside too.
Can't get any better than this.
It's a little windy, but I think the kickers will be fine today. Ready to have some excitement in the stadium too. As we await the kickoff, today could mean a lot for playoffs. Both of these teams around the same record when it comes to in-district play, and is really right now a fight for that fourth place spot. With the game over at Williams starting, this game could mean a lot for going into the later part of the season. And this kick is gonna be up and away, and this game has officially started. That's gonna be Julius Spencer returning this kick, looking to make something happen, but he's going to get brought down by 2 Rowlett defenders. So Kendrick Sanders and company is going to come out and start with this ball on the 22-yard line. And one of my keys of the game for Lakeview was just giving Kendrick Sanders the time to make decisions on what receiver he wants to get it to and what he really should do with the ball at certain points in the game. And also limiting the penalties for Lakeview is big. Discipline is big today. It looks like they have Shannon Montgomery in at running back right now. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to him, and he's going to break off a nice, decent little run there. That's going to be good for around 5 yards.
When we look at this replay here, Shannon Montgomery, we haven't seen him play any running back this season. His first run right up the middle gets past the defensive end there, takes it for 9 yards, and very curious to see what he can do. Special athlete.
Looks like he's going to be in on both sides of the ball. Looks like there's a free play, and they're going to go ahead and throw it up to Spencer, and he's going to bounce right off that shoulder pad there. But there is definitely a flag on the field, so we look to see what the refs have to say about this one.
Offside, defense, number 97, 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
So it's going to be a first down regardless. That's going to be on Noah Reed, the senior lineman there. And for Rowlett, starting a game like that, 2nd and 5 would have been 3rd and 5 right there, but now you give him the first down and a chance to reset and start again. So it looks like they bring in number 45, Damarian Miller. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Trenton Harris, but he's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 15, Keyshawn Harrison, for his 34th tackle on the season.
This replay here, Trent Harris is going to take it to the perimeter right here. The block is going to be there, but just a very good play by Keyshawn Harrison.
And as you saw, Damarian Miller look to block that outside guy, but just missed Harrison, who ends up making the tackle. Looks like there's going to be another free play, but they're going to blow this one dead. That's going to be on Rowlett.
Offside with contact, number 97, defense, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
That's going to be on Noah Reed again. And you look to have him reset and just calm down those early game jitters.
It's better to get these penalties out of the way at the start for sure.
So now Lakeview, that's 23 yards right there from 2 penalties. So they're looking to go ahead and take advantage of this. They're going to fake the handoff. Sanders is going to roll out. He's going to throw it up. And it looks like he just decided to throw that away right there. It looks like that play kind of broke down a little bit, or a little miscommunication.
And once again, we thought we had it's a PA pass. Just looking for an open receiver. Nobody was there.
You see Rowlett's defense was covering the quarterback run. Sanders does have 184 rushing yards on the season, so he's also a dangerous runner too. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 on a 39-yard line. Lakeview looking to convert this. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking down the field. He's moving around in the pocket, looking to get away from defenders, and he's going to get brought down. That's going to be number 27, Khalil Smith, the linebacker for Rowlett.
Kendrick Sanders right here looking for an open receiver. A good block by number 60. Looking around, nothing there, and it's better to just go down than let it fly.
That's just a good job by this Rowlett secondary, containing these elite receivers that Lakeview has on the outside. So Lakeview is going to go ahead and punt this away, and Rowlett's looking to make something happen with this return. And that kick's almost blocked. And he's going to go ahead and take it. He bobbled it a little bit, but he has room on the outside. There's going to be a flag, but he's going to keep running, and he's going to get brought down at around the 15. But I think this one, there is a flag on the field, and Rowlett thinks it's against Lakeview. Now it's a pretty good return for the Rowlett special team.
During the return, holding, number 21, return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down, Rowlett.
So that right there hurts. They're going to go ahead and bring this back as we watch the return right here.
Number 10 is going to take it, sees a seam, goes for 50 yards, but that's a crucial thing to happen right there. Make your offense work a little bit harder, unfortunately.
That is the senior receiver, Jalen Benson, on the return. So based on that one return alone, looks like he's a pretty elite returner, and we're looking to see something out of him tonight on the special teams. And he's also running out on the field at receiver. So he plays a big role on this Rowlett offense. Starting quarterback Sam Loera, the sophomore for Rowlett, looking to go ahead and make something happen on this first play. And they're going to hand it off early here, and he's going to get around the outside holding that arm up. That's going to be a gain of around 7. That is Cleland Cottrell, the running back for Rowlett.
Yeah, Keelan Cottrell has been a special threat for this team on Rowlett. You have an extra lineman in at tight end. You almost certainly know it's going to the left, and what a run there.
Very dangerous runner, having 411 on the season, averaging just under 7 a carry. So that is a dangerous runner right there in that backfield. And he bobbles the snap, and he throws it forward. It's on the ground, but they're going to go ahead and call this play dead.
That is a forward pass. On the previous play, it's a forward pass, incomplete. 3rd down.
So Rowlett dodges a bullet there as we see the replay. He just bobbles the snap and never gets control of it.
Loera just looked to have it. Didn't know what to do after bobbling it. Looked to Cottrell, but now it's going to be 3rd and short.
Like you said, it's 3rd and 1 on the 49-yard line. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Cottrell again. He's going to get around 5 and trucks a defender. And that's just a strong man play right there.
Absolutely. Cottrell, as we've already stated, coming into this game had 6 yards to carry nearly. Just gets a seam, trucks a defender, and keeps his legs turning. What a great play by the running back.
That's just what you like to see. Having your running back just churn those legs even after contact there. So it's going to be 1st down on the 41. They're going to throw it out to number 11, and he's going to take it up, and he's going to keep going, and that's going to be a 1st down. That is going to be number 11 on the catch there.
Yeah, Jalen Thomas, your outside receiver right here, just fakes it, automatically goes right out there to the right for 10 yards. Gets 4 yards after getting hit. That's what you want from your receiver.
Looks like this Rowlett offense knows what a weight room is. They're just out there using their strength to keep these plays alive. They're going to hand it off to Cottrell again, but he's going to get stopped early for only a gain of around 2.
Cottrell's getting most of the carries so far. We look at this one. Jackson Wilson on the play, the sophomore standout, brother of Trey Wilson at Baylor, makes a play, and just what you want right there on the second down.
Lot of young talent on this Lakeview defense, and that's just one name of plenty that we're going to be calling tonight. They're going to hand it off to Cottrell again, and he's looking to make something happen, but he gets brought down. But that's going to be a positive gain of around 3 yards.
The second time we've seen Ugo at tight end this time. Motioning out to the right side, Cottrell runs right behind him, and if you're a running back, that's exactly who you want to run behind.
Looks like they're going to give Cottrell a break, bringing out Ladarius Sessions at running back. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 on the 24-yard line. They're going to go ahead and hand it off again. It looks like Rowlett is just emphasizing running it, but it's working. They're falling forward, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down.
And Ladarius Sessions, having a backup running back that averages 5 yards a carry is pivotal, and it looks like they're going to go for it. That's going to be a key part of this drive.
So head coach Derek Alford isn't afraid to go for it on 4th down here. So that just means he trusts his offense a lot. And they're going to go ahead and hand it off, and he's going to get brought down in the backfield. That's going to be a turnover on downs. That's number 24, Jalen Allen, on the tackle.
And this Lakeview Centennial defense sees the extra lineman, knows they're running it. Jalen Allen gets right through the center right there and makes a pivotal play to turn over the ball.
Definitely Lakeview's strong suit is the defense, and they just showed it there. Big 4th down stop. Kind of sucking the confidence out of that Rowlett offense going forward. So Kendrick Sanders and company is coming back out onto the field with 6:50 left to go in the 1st. And they're going to hand it off. That's going to be a gain of around 5 yards. And that's going to be another positive run for Lakeview.
We see Swan Siegel, the tight end on the play. They know they're running it right up the A-gap right there, and what a good play.
Lakeview's going kind of fast here. They're going to throw a little screen out to Spencer. He's going to get a 1st down.
And right there, going quick is what they want. Moving it out to the sideline, getting a 1st down, and getting the offense going.
Like we said, Spencer just elite after the catch, leading the team in receiving yards. So it's going to be a 1st down. Sanders drops back to pass, and he's going to go right back to Spencer again. And he's going to get another 1st down. And that's just him wanting that 1st down, fighting for extra yardage.
As we previously mentioned, he's a Texas State commit, gets the ball on 1st down again. I like how they're moving this quick, 10 yards, keeps it moving after 3 people being on him.
Coming into this game, Spencer has 509 yards on the season, leading the team like I previously stated. And they're going to go ahead and throw it to Ziegler, and he's going to go ahead and break a tackle, and he's going to keep going forward. But he's going to get brought down after a gain of around 7.
Yeah, Ziegler, is your 3rd receiver, when you don't have Trent or Spencer, you look out there and he's elusive and he's quick to the ball. And it's going to make a 9-yard catch.
Ziegler with 189 and a touchdown coming into this game. So obviously they trust him enough to give him the ball, and he's another one of those elite playmakers, a part of this receiving core. Looking to change the play for 2nd down and 1. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Miller, who's going to get the 1st down and more. And they're going to be down at around the 35-yard line.
We've seen the creativeness of the running backs this game. Demarion Miller here gets it on a draw right up the middle. Extra blocking there by Swan Siegel. He takes it for 7.
This is just what you want to see out of Lakeview right now. Running the ball, just controlling the clock, letting the clock be on their side, and the game moving at their pace. With the clock now at 4:56. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking deep for Spencer, and that's just a tad bit overthrown. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, looking for Spencer there on the fade route to the left. Just overthrew him, but that's going to be Tyree Graham, the senior defensive back in coverage.
That's just good coverage. Stopping him up at the line, just stopping him just enough to where that throw is overthrown. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Sanders drops back to pass. He rolls out to his right. He's under pressure. He's going backwards. And he's just going to go ahead and throw that away. That is number 91 there in pursuit. Grady Holmes, the junior lineman.
This Lakeview Centennial offense running a special route tree here. Nobody getting open. The Rowlett defenders playing very good. Thought he had Ziegler, but good pressure there by Holmes.
This is just a feisty Rowlett D-line, having 9 sacks.
Official stoppage for an injured player.
So as you heard the official say, there's an injured player on the field. But it looks like he came off the field. It was number 91, as we previously mentioned, Grady Holmes. So this game is going to go ahead and resume as Sanders drops back. And once again, this Rowlett D-line, but he's going to get it off to Miller, who gets brought down ferociously by number 15, Keyshawn Harrison, once again.
Yeah, he just looks around here, dumps it off, and he just gets what he can right here. That's 2 yards, and then Keyshawn Harrison with the 2nd tackle of the game already.
Keyshawn Harrison, a name we're going to be calling a lot tonight. As a junior, he just knows how to play that linebacker position very, very well. He just knows where the ball is at all time. You're going to see him around the ball regardless of if the play is over or not. Just Lakeview's going to go for it here. 4th and 4 on the 33-yard line. Sanders drops back to pass. He's going to move up in the pocket. He gets around. He makes a defender miss, and he's showing this elite mobility. He gets hit hard, but he is brought down at around the 16-yard line, and that's going to be a Lakeview first down.
Kendrick Sanders, the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, moves around. It's 4th and 4. Usually don't run it, but 17 yards, and he's just making it look easy here.
Like we said, Sanders is a very, very elite runner, whether it's a design run or getting away from pressure and getting positive yardage. And he showed us just why right there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Lakeview's knocking on the door. They're going to hand it off to Miller again, but he's going to get brought down after no gain on the run.
Number 27 on Rowlett, that's going to be Khalees Smith, as we've already seen today. Just staying patient, getting off your block, and doing exactly what you want to stop the run game.
Like we said, this linebacker core for Rowlett is they just fly to the ball. They're very hard to stop. First hit, that I don't think the first blocker is really going to stop him. It's going to take a while. So that's going to be 2nd down and 7 on the 15. They're going to drop back to pass, and that's going to be to Ziegler. He's going to get brought down quick by number 3, Richard Daniels, the senior corner.
Richard Daniels sees it before the play starts here. You look at this replay. Sanders with a design run, throw out to the right, and just taken down ferociously by the senior defensive back Daniels.
So it's going to be 3rd and 4 on the 12-yard line. Lakeview looking to go ahead and convert this, if not score. And Sanders is going to roll out, but he's already under pressure. And that's going to be number 25, Max Gladden, on the sack.
Yeah, Max Gladden sees it. He's here. Kendrick Sanders is most comfortable when he rolls out to the right. He knows that, and he takes him down. Now it's going to be 4th and long. What a play by him.
Lakeview, knowing they are in field goal range, are going to go ahead, try and kick this one through the uprights for a quick 3 points late in the first. But that was a good defensive stand right there by Rowlett, not allowing a touchdown here. And that kick is going to be, it's through the uprights, and it is good. So that's going to put Lakeview up early in this game, 3-0, as we await this kickoff now. Rowlett having some first drive woes, but they're looking to shake that off. So we're going to go ahead and go to break after these quick messages from GRS TV. Your score is 3-0 here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Lakeview up early, looking to kick this ball away to an awaiting Eagle offense. And that Lakeview drive right there was something to be happy about.
Absolutely. If you're the Lakeview offense, any points will work, especially when you're getting your quarterback and giving him an option there. And he gets to see what he wants to do, and that works.
So Lakeview going to go ahead and set up as Rowlett's return team scoots back a little bit. And this is going to be a deep one. And they're going to bring that out. He's hit hard. That's going to be number 23, Jivion Willie, on the tackle. Big hit by Willie.
Jivion Willie, we've seen him on special teams this
Official
year.
stoppage for an injured player.
And there is an injured Lakeview player as we see this replay right here. Just a big hit by Willie. So as we wait for this player to come up here, give him time to be okay. That's number 20 for Lakeview, Derek Miller, the senior DB. Right now, that's really what you wanted to see out of your special teams right there, flying to the ball, not giving them no time to return this ball whatsoever.
Absolutely. It's a Friday night, and the special teams has been working. As we previously mentioned, Jivion Willie has been the standout on the special teams for Lakeview Centennial, and he hit him hard there, not allowing a return.
You know, sometimes special teams can actually boost the confidence of the entire team as Derek Miller walks himself off the field. We're happy to see that. Hopefully we'll see him back in the game. But now this Lakeview defense is going to come out here and try and hold this hungry Rowlett offense here. Just under a minute and a half left in this first quarter. Rowlett looking to drive this ball down as far as they can before the quarter ends. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Cottrell again. He's going to make some defenders miss and gets a gain of around 4 yards.
The second time we've seen Jalen Allen working today, the defensive lineman, the senior, and a combination with Jason Freeman. Keelan Cottrell having nowhere to go.
And you know, it might be a gain of 4, but you'd rather that than a big run right there. And this Lakeview defense is working right now. And this is going to be another mishap. And he's going to miss the ball, but they're going to get it. Cottrell is going to fall on it. And that's 2 snap mishaps so far this early in the game. And you just wondering what is going on right now.
Loera just doesn't see the ball yet. There must have been a miscommunication there. He wasn't looking at it, and that's going to be a loss of 14. Something that just cannot happen.
As you said, Loera just was not ready for that ball. So they're going to look to erase that right here with a 3rd and 20 on the 16-yard line. Loera's going to drop back, but he's under pressure fast. He's going to get it off to Cottrell, who makes a defender miss, but he gets brought down hard by 2 Lakeview defenders. That's Jeremiah Houston, along with number 24, Jalen Allen, that name again.
We've seen it. Pressure was getting there, and then Keelan Cottrell having nowhere to go. Jeremiah Moore with the big tackle.
Your score 3-0 here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, and we'll be back after a quick message from GRS TV. Scored 3-0 back here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Rowlett is looking to punt this ball away after what some might call just a tragic mistake with the snap. And it's going to be Jeremiah Moore back to receive this punt, who's also very elite when it comes to returning punts. And this is going to be a short kick. but it's going to take a Rowlett bounce. And it's going to go ahead and be down at around the 46-yard line.
And that punt allows for Lakeview Centennial to have an advantage here on their own 50 at the 46. So we'll look to see what the offense can do here, led by Kendrick Sanders.
Kendrick Sanders and company happy to see the field position they have right now after showing they can obviously move this ball down the field efficiently. So Rowlett's defense trying to hold up here and keep this game within reach for the offense and not let it get out of hand. So it looks like we're going to have Demarion Miller back at running back. They're going to go ahead and fake the handoff, and Sanders is going to take it himself, and he's going to slide down after a gain of around 8.
Sanders sees the advantage right here. They think the run's going to go to the left. He just takes it. The option, beautiful right there. Lead blocking is 19. Gets nearly a first down.
Sanders is the leading rusher on this team for a reason as they hand it off to Miller, who gets the first, and he's going to keep going. He just shrugs the defender off of him, and that's going to be a nice gain that'll definitely get Lakeview that first down.
As we previously stated, Rowlett's run defense is very good, but Demarion Miller is running hard and gets 8 right there. Moves the chains.
Like we said, Lakeview using a faster pace than we're used to seeing. He's going deep, and that's going to be intended for Trenton Harris, who's another one of those elite receivers on this Lakeview offense.
The strong safety there, Derek Childs, seen it from the start of the play, the senior, and he's going to be in coverage, preventing a touchdown.
Trenton Harris being the leading receiver on this team last year. Looking to have another big season for this Lakeview offense along with his fellow receivers Harris and Ziegler. But that's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the 31-yard line. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Miller again. He's just going to keep taking it. He gets hit hard, and that's going to be 2nd down for Lakeview.
He's going to get hit hard here, but he's going to get past the A-gap right here. He's going to run right behind that left guard, the pull blocker. And what a great block right there by Lockett.
That big hit laid by number 6, Derek Childs, as you said earlier. So that's going to be 3rd and 5 on the 26-yard line for Lakeview. And they have Spencer in the backfield, but they send him out. They're going to hand it off to Miller again, who's going to keep taking it. And he's just dragging Eagle defenders with him. And that's going to be just short of the first down.
You like to see the creativeness of Lakeview's offense here. You put Spencer in motion, it's going to make people go out to the right and allows for a run opportunity. And a first down.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 on the 19-yard line. Lakeview having communication with the sideline. And it looks like there's going to be a free play here. Miller's going to take it, and they're going to blow it dead. That's what the
false start. Number 3 did not get set prior to the play. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
And that's going to be on the junior Ziegler. So that's going to be a loss of 5 yards. And that's just one of those silly little penalties that you just look to move on from.
And as we stated earlier, we see it here. This is going to be the slightest little move right there, and they're going to call Ziegler on that.
So that's going to make it 1st down and 15 on the 24-yard line. All right, Sanders going to keep it himself. He's going to pitch it, and Spencer's going to take it, and he's going to get the 1st down. And they just love Spencer and his athleticism at the receiver position.
Once again, the creativeness here. Fakes at the run. It looks like he's going to option it there, and then gives it to Spencer. And another 1st down. You like to see the way this offense is moving.
And they're going to hand it off to Miller right here, who's going to get stopped early. And that's going to be Keyshawn Harrison on that stop once again. Like I said, one of those names we're going to be calling a lot tonight.
Yeah, Keyshawn Harrison right there. His 3rd tackle of the night already. Sees the run from the start and doesn't allow a lane right there. That's what you like to see if you're Derek Alford.
So that's going to be first down and 8 on the 8-yard line. Lakeview in the red zone. They're going to look to pass, And that's just going to be way off the mark there by Sanders. That's going to make it second down.
Number 25, Max Gladden, doesn't allow a chance right there. And it's going to be second and goal.
Lakeview looking to get a touchdown out of this drive, something they couldn't do on the last one. And Sanders is going to drop back. He's looking. And that's Ziegler wide open. He just overthrows him, and that's not what you want to see. That should have been the easiest touchdown right there.
You get your other two receivers going right. There seems to be miscommunication in the secondary, and just overthrow Ziegler wide open.
You know, as a QB and a receiver, that one just hurts, knowing you had it wide open and you just blatantly missed. And Sanders looking to get that one back for sure. So that's going to be third and goal. They're going to drop back again. Sanders is going to throw it. That's to Ziegler, but that pass is broken up by Childs. And that's going to be third down.
Was initially looking for Spencer on the play, but beautiful coverage there by Childs just does not allow for anything. And that's going to be a field goal opportunity again, but a good outcome for Rowlett.
And once again, like we said, Rowlett's defense is just holding up nicely in this red zone, really showing that bend but don't break mantra, as that's going to go through the uprights for Lakeview. So your score here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium is now 6-0. Lakeview up early. Rowlett's awaiting this kick, looking to make something happen on it. 8:44 left in the second quarter. So far, this game is pretty good. It's looking like a defensive-minded game here. And if you like defense, you would love this game right here.
Yeah, Rowlett right there allowed some big plays, but when it comes to the red zone, that's exactly what you want, red zone defense. You can't teach it. It's just a mentality. And not allowing a touchdown on 2 drives right here is a special thing with these receivers from Lakeview.
Rowlett's defense forcing 7 turnovers on the entire year. We're just waiting to see when that turnover is going to come in this game and if it's going to be one of those late momentum-changing turnovers. Anybody on that defense is eligible for that turnover too.
You'd like to see a crazy game down the stretch as well. It's the Battle of Lake Ray Hubbard.
So as Rowlett awaits this kick, they're watching the fake here. Looking to see if Lakeview's ever gonna use that late in the game. But it looks like their opponents are gonna be ready for it if they do. They're gonna go ahead and kick this one away. This is gonna be deep right. And this is gonna be returned. And he's looking for a hole. He finds something. And that ball is out. And that looks like it's recovered by Rowlett, but we're gonna have to wait and see. And that is indeed Rowlett's ball. A sigh of relief for that Rowlett sideline.
Once again, you see this Lakeview special teams coming up. That's going to be a very good kick. And then right there, it's going to hit him really hard. Once again, Javion Willie, the standout on special teams.
You don't just earn that label standout just lightly. You got to make plays, and Javion Willie is showing why he has the standout in front of his name. So it looks like Kirkhuff is going to be our starting quarterback for this drive after two not good enough drives. And they're going to hand it off to Control. He's going to run over Shannon Montgomery for the first down.
And once again, we speak about Keelan Cottrell running hard, an angry runner. And right there, a beautiful block by this Rowlett offensive line. And it changed the start. It's working so far.
So that's going to be a first down for Rowlett on the 48-yard line. It looks like Cottrell's going to play a big part in this game tonight. As Kirkhuff is going to go ahead and take it himself, but he's going to get brought down quickly by number 9 here, Jason Freeman.
Kirkhuff automatically running to the right, but just a good play to contain the edge right there, set it. It's going to be Jason Freeman and Christian Joyner combining for the tackle.
So that's going to be 2nd and 9 on the 47-yard line. And Kirkhoff, who's seen the field early in the season, they've been swapping in and out quarterbacks as he drops back for his first pass of the night. And that's going to be a big pass to number 4, Adelio Williams. It looks like he's going to be just short of the first down.
Once again, Adelio Williams, we know him as a very fast receiver. Gets the spin move right there. Just gets past the linebacker for 7.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 on the 40-yard line. Look to see if they're going to hand it off to Cottrell here, as they do, but he gets brought down early, and there's a flag on the field. That is Christian Joyner on the initial tackle.
You see 3 flags down, likely a face mask. We'll have to see here.
Personal foul, face mask, number 52 defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's going to be on Tachukwu Uchenna, and that's just not something you see. You finally get that stop, and then that's just a momentum-changing flag right there.
The stop right there would have been 4th down, but it's going to move down the field and almost in the red zone is Rowlett.
Putting Rowlett well into field goal range. Lakeview looking to hold up here on the 25. They're going to fake the handoff to Cottrell. Kirkhoff has all day, but he's going to get out. He's looking to make something happen, but he gets no gain on that, and it looks like he was just stopped up and didn't know where to go there.
Yeah, Kirkhoff gets in the game here, was looking for number 11, Jalen Thomas, on the right side. Just a play action there, nothing happening. Has to scramble, and Jackson Wilson recovering right there and making a big play for Lakeview.
As you saw, big number 8, King Thibodeau there on the pressure. And that's another one of those names we might be calling a lot tonight. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 on the 23-yard line. Looking to see what Rowlett has here. They're going to hand it to Cottrell. That play is going to be called blown dead. There's a flag on the field.
False start, number 55, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
That's going to be on Armando Sexton, the junior lineman there. And for Rowlett, penalties being a big thing for them too, not really wanting a lot of them. With this drive right here going good compared to your first 2.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Rowlett make mistakes here. We'll have to see if they can recover. It's going to move him out of the red zone for now, though.
So that's going to be 2nd down and 13 on the 28-yard line here. With 5:50 and moving on the clock here. They're going to fake the jet sweep. He's going to pump fake. And he's going to get brought down hard by number 24, Jalen Allen, once again with a sack tonight.
Jalen Allen wreaking havoc here. Sees it from the start, just gets right past that guard with a good spin move and takes him down for a loss of 9. It's 3rd and 20 now. What a play.
And it is just looking like this Rowlett O-line just does not have an answer for this Lakeview pass rush right now, as somebody ends up in the backfield at any point in this game. So Kirkhoff is going to go ahead and come back out here facing a 3rd and 20, looking to at least get them back in the field goal range to get some sort of points off of this drive.
First charge, timeout, Rowlett.
So Rowlett's going to use their first timeout, so we're going to go ahead and go to break after these messages from GRS TV.
Este es nuestro distrito, un distrito de legado y oportunidades. Venimos de país en país de diversas comunidades, but we come together as one. Llevamos nuestras raíces en la sangre y estamos determinados a avanzar. Aquí todos somos familia. We are family. Somos Garland ISD. Esta es nuestra marca, representando tu cultura y tu voz. Un espacio creado para nuestra gente en nuestro idioma. Qué orgullo ser hispano, qué orgullo ser Garland ISD.
.0 is your score here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, with Rowlett facing a 3rd and long here on the 35-yard line. Looking to get this special teams back in the field goal range as they send Cottrell out in motion. Kirkhoff is going to drop back. He's already under pressure. And that's tipped, and that's going to go ahead and go out of bounds. And like I said, Rowlett's O-line just does not have an answer for this Lakeview D-line here.
And once again, we see Christian Joyner, the junior linebacker, just getting right there and not allowing for that play to happen. And what a play to stop them on 3rd and long.
So keeping Rowlett out of field goal range. They're going to punt it here. It's going to be Jeremiah Moore back to receive this. It's going to be a short punt. That's going to get stopped right around the 18-yard line. So Kendrick Sanders and company facing a long field, but showing they're up to the task tonight.
Absolutely. We look to see if they get this pass game going, but if you keep moving the ball very quickly like they have been and getting down the field with ease, just keep doing what you're doing.
Lakeview showing they're not afraid to just run the ball at their defenders, but they're also looking to get the passing opened up a little bit. But these Rowlett DBs are doing their jobs tonight. So looks like we have Spencer going out into motion, and they're going to go ahead and give it to him. He's going to make something happen. And he breaks a defender, and he's going to get brought down out of bounds after a gain of around 6.
And once again, Julius Spencer, the 3-star, in motion here. You know it's going to him. Fakes it to Demarion Miller as Sanders. And Spencer's going to pick up 7 on the first play.
So you can just see they're looking to get the ball to their playmakers and let them just create plays in open space, and showing that they have full trust in Spencer tonight. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3. There's going to be a lot of early movement. And the refs are now throwing their flags. Let's see what the ref has to say about this.
False start, number 19, offense. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that's going to be on Siegel there, the running back. And at this part of your field, that's not really something you want. You're getting close to backing your offense up. But it's going to be 2nd down and 8 on the 15-yard line with the clock closing in on 4 minutes. And they're going to go ahead and fake the handoff. And it's going to be a throw to Ziegler, who's going to catch it. And he's going to get forced out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. Good catch by Ziegler there.
We've seen Ziegler moving out to the right in this zone against Rowlett. He's going to pick up about 18 there against the strong safety Childs. What a play.
So it looks like they're finally opening up that pass, and they're going to hand it off to Miller, who's going to keep running, and he just cannot be brought down. That's going to be a gain of around 5 yards.
Demarion Miller here. We've seen him moving, getting about 90% of the carries tonight, and just definitely the workhorse for Lakeview Centennial.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. Sanders drops back to pass, has all the time. They're going to go ahead and hand that off to Harris, who gets slammed down hard by number 7, Kenyon Thomas, the senior defensive back.
Number 92, Vince Martin for Rowlett, almost gets there. Just gets the play off as Sanders. And now it's only 3rd and 1, so Lakeview Centennial working.
So far, this Lakeview Centennial O-line up to the task of slowing down that Rowlett D-line as Miller goes ahead and crosses for that 1st down right there.
Doing just what he needs to get past that line, getting the 1st down is Keyshawn Harrison, the disruptor again.
So that ball is going to be placed on the 45-yard line. And Lakeview looking to communicate with their sideline. With the clock at 2:39 and rolling in the 2nd quarter. They're going to fake the handoff to Miller. Sanders is going to take it himself. He's looking for a block, and he's going to get it. And he's going to get the 1st down. And Lakeview's just enjoying running the ball tonight.
Yes, Sanders sees it and runs to the right, looking for a block. Almost didn't have the 1st, but George Ziegler having a huge game today so far with that block there.
Gave him that block just long enough so he can get around the outside and get that 1st down. So that ball is going to be placed on the 44-yard line here. They're going to hand it off to Harris there, and he's going to make it happen. He's going to get a gain of around 7.
We saw this play earlier in the first quarter, looking to get it on the perimeter to Harris there. Trent Harris going to get there and almost get the first down again.
And he's just one of those people, if you can't stop him, you at least got to force him out of bounds, because he will make a play in the open field, and he's very dangerous and shifty when given the chance to be. So it's going to be first down and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. Second down and 2, sorry. Sanders drops back to pass. He's looking deep for Harris, and he looks to overthrow Harris right there. And once again, just a lot of overthrowing tonight by Sanders.
We saw, definitely looking before the play began, a good pickup block there by Swan Siegel, but just third and short here.
So like you said, it's going to be third down and 2 on a 36-yard line. Lakeview looking to convert here. There's going to be a free play there. Sanders looking deep, and he's going to throw it up. Harris is wide open. He just didn't get his feet in bounds there. So that's going to be incomplete. We're going to see what
Offside,
the refs have to say.
defense, 5-yard penalty, third down.
That's going to be on.
Correction, results in a first down.
And that's going to be on Rowlett's defense, and that's going to be a Lakeview first down. And right there, you just look to see if Harris could get his feet in bounds.
Just couldn't there, too far out of bounds, but we've seen Rowlett with plenty of penalties so far in the first half, and this just can't happen if they want to win this football game tonight.
Essentially making this drive just easy enough for this Lakeview offense to where they don't have to work as hard to move this ball, giving them a free first down in result of that flag. So this ball is going to be placed on the 31-yard line. It's going to be another flag.
False start, number 60, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that one's going to be on Lakeview. The senior lineman, Tyrese Reed, moving a little early, so that pretty much just cancels out that last one.
It sure does, and it's becoming a flag fest tonight.
And that's not really what you want to see. Neither coach really wants to see that. And there's going to be early movement again.
Snap infraction, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Almost have to call that flag on the ball there. That's going to be on Lakeview, and that's going to get moved back another 5. That's 3 flags back to back. And you just look to regroup as a team and understand this is the snap count and move when the ball moves. It's going to be first and 20 on the 41-yard line. Sanders is going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw on the run. That's to Ziegler, who's going to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. So this is going to be second down and 10.
Once again, Ziegler having a great day so far. We know he rolls out right. That's where he feels comfortable as Sanders. And finding Ziegler, the junior's having a crazy day so far.
Looking like Ziegler is just sort of that safety blanket for Sanders right there. And Sanders is going to throw it deep to Spencer. And Spencer almost tipped it with one hand, and that's going to be a Rowlett interception. Like I said, they made that turnover right there. That's going to be their 8th on the season. That was number 20, Adrian Lacey, the junior DB, with the interception.
We saw he had an advantage here. He throws it deep. It's double coverage. 3 was on there, just tips it up. Unfortunate, but Adrian Lacey with a great game so far and a pick in the first half.
Wonderful coverage by number 3, Richard Daniels for Rowlett, forcing the tip, which ultimately put it in the hands of Adrian Lacey, who brings it out to the 19-yard line. And that's just a gut punch right there for that Lakeview offense right there. So just under a minute and a half, Sam Loera is back on the field. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Cottrell, who's going to make some defenders miss. But he's going to get wrapped up. And he's going to be brought down hard by Freeman and Wilson there in combination for the tackle.
Cottrell's going to get another one here, and Jackson Wilson not letting any of that happen as the sophomore sees it there. He's going to keep his legs moving, but nothing happening.
It's going to be second and 5 on the 24. They look to give it to Cottrell, no, they're going to let Loera take this, and that's going to be big number 8, King Thibodeau on the tackle.
King Thibodeau using his whole frame right there, only allowing for 1 yard, as we see. Fakes the misdirection, and right there, he's not confused
First
at all.
charge, timeout, Lakeview Centennial.
That's going to be a Lakeview timeout there, and King Thibodeau, one of many players on that Lakeview defense with offers, and it's almost like a lot of their sophomores have offers.
As we've spoken about previously, this Lakeview Centennial team has 7 starting sophomores. That's almost unheard of. King Thibodeau with offers from Penn State, North Texas, San Diego State, Baylor. We like to see what they like, his frame and they like his hard work, and he's just a sophomore.
And he's just big for his size. You know, that's just a tall person right there, standing at 6'3", weighing 230, and he's only a sophomore, so you can only hope he's just going to keep growing from here. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 on the 25-yard line. And Loera's going to be in the backfield by himself, looking to throw, and that's going to be Thibodeau under pressure, but that's going to get out, and that's going to be number 11, Jalen Thomas, the senior receiver on the reception. Well enough for the first down.
Loera just sees him, gets right past the pressure. He's going to pick up 15 on the play, and a misadvantage there.
Jalen Thomas, one of those elite playmakers on that Rowlett offense, with 318 yards coming into this game. So you're looking to see them get him more and more involved tonight. Loera's looking to throw it deep, and he's wide open. He almost brings it in with one hand, but he ends up dropping it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Had him all the way on the seam there. That's going to be number 16, the sophomore Ryan Hamilton. 73 yards coming into this game. Almost had it, but just over his head.
Looked like he had Neiman Houston, the corner there, beat, but he just couldn't ultimately bring it in. Because if he brings that in, that's more than likely a touchdown right there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. And Loera's looking. He gets hit as he throws, and he almost brings that in. There's a lot of close one-handers tonight.
Absolutely. The pressure was going to be right there. Jalen Allen, he's been wreaking havoc, as we stated, but just missed it. Braylon Griffith, the sophomore receiver, very good. A two-sport athlete as well. Almost brings it in. Could have been crazy.
So it's going to be 3rd down. Rowlett looking to finally convert this ball. They've been this close on multiple tries, but they're looking to finally punch their ticket here. Loera's going to drop back again. And that ball is just going to miss with number 5, Keelan Contrell, the intended receiver.
That's going to keep the clock moving is what they wanted. But now the clock is stopped with 24, and they're going to have to punt it here. We look at this replay. Loera looking to his left, nothing happening. Just looks to dump it off to Cottrell, but good play by this Lakeview Centennial defense.
With just under 25 seconds left in this game, Rowlett looking to punt this ball away. Looks like they're missing someone on the field. That's going to be number 92, Vince Martin, running out to be the long snapper. Looking to see what Jeremiah Moore can do on this return. That's going to be a good punt right there. It's going to go ahead and fair catch it at around the 32-yard line with 19 seconds left in the second quarter. You look to see what Lakeview is going to attempt to do.
Absolutely. We've seen them been very creative so far, and that's Anthony Cincelaire, the head coach of this team, in his 4th year as the head coach. Probably look to get it near the sideline, keep the clock from stopping. Excuse me. Keep the clock stopping there with 19 seconds.
Looking at if best case scenario is getting some points right here, knowing you don't get the ball back at a halftime. This ball is going to be placed on the 32-yard line. They're just going to hand it off to Miller, who's going to get a big hole. He's trying to run behind his blockers, and he gets brought down after a gain of around 5.
Big number 56, Christian Tarango there with the block to keep it going, but that's going to be the last play of the half.
So it looks like they're just going to let this clock roll into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter.
And so far, just a run-heavy first half. So we're going to go ahead, take our break up here, let the bands do what they do, and we will see you after halftime on GRS TV.
Line of the Yankee Junior Sweetheart. The Sweethearts are led onto the field by the 2024-2025 Sweetheart Officers. On the left, Junior Lieutenant Nadia Taylor. In the center back, Junior Lieutenant April Rowlett. On the right, Junior Lieutenant Maggie Lucero. And in the center, our award-winning captain, Dakota Kevin Dora. Sweetheart social officers are Rowlett and Carl Romero. Sweetheart of the week is Violet Campbell. Tonight, the Sweethearts will perform a streamer routine to the music, I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Congratulations to the sweethearts, teachers of the week, our amazing band directors, Mr. Hubble, Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Santana, and Miss Rowlett. Thank you for everything you do for the sweethearts. The Lakeview Centennial Sweethearts are under the very proud direction of Miss Molly. And now, for your continued halftime entertainment, we proudly present the award-winning Lakeview Centennial High School Marching Band. The band will be performing their 2024 competition show entitled Flame Eternal. The band is under the direction of Jared Hudler, Vinny Santana, Kylie Randolph, Joshua Gonzalez, Chris Rivera, and Daniel Virgil. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Aaron Cruz, Lena Marquez, Jacinda Red, and Nelson Umanzor. The Lakeview Centennial Band would like to thank all of their family, friends, teachers, and administrators for their support. The section of the week is the front ensemble. A special thank you to Elise Mosty, principal of Lakeview Centennial, Joseph Figueroa, director of fine arts, and Dr. Ricardo Lopez, GISD superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, Rowlett High School proudly presents the 29th line of your Silver Rhythm Dancers. Silver Rhythm Lieutenants are Junior Layla Valpan, Senior Leah Jackson, and Senior Brooklyn Fish. And on the 50-yard line is your captain, Miss Gracie Palestra. The SRDs will be performing a palm routine choreographed by the SRD officers. Ladies and gentlemen, your silver ribbon dancers. The silver ribbon dancers are under the direction of Mrs. Stephanie Cooper, assisted by Miss Rowlett. Ladies and gentlemen, the Garland Independent School District proudly presents their 6-time state UIL participant, the Rowlett High School Mighty Eagle Marching Band. The band is led on the field by drum majors Jackson Nelson, Raimundo Guerrero, and Gerardo Hernandez. Tonight, the band will be performing music from their 2024 UIL marching show, Enlightened. Selections include Fly to Paradise by Whitaker, Church Windows by Respighi, Simple Song by Bernstein, Dance by Davis, and Yesu by Bach. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rowlett High School Mighty Eagle Band. The band is under the direction of Renee Lira, Elizabeth Dock, Jeff Carmona, and L'Oreal Riker. A special thank you to GISD Superintendent Dr. Ricardo Lopez, GISD Director of Visual and Performing Arts, Mr. Joseph Picarelli, and Rowlett High School Principal, Mr. David Dumpy.
For over 20 years, I've been a proud spokesperson for accident and injury chiropractic and the pro treatment. Why? Because the pro treatment has worked for me, my family, my friends, and tens of thousands of injured Texans just like you. If you've been injured in a car wreck, you need to demand the respectful, professional care you deserve. You need to insist on accident and injury chiropractic. Don't settle for anything less.
At Garland Power and Light, we are committed to providing you reliable electric service. To do that, our employees serve you around the clock. We also build new lines to meet growing demand and proactively maintain our electrical equipment. Thank you for being a Garland Power and Light customer. GP&L, always there when you need us.
Welcome back to Homer B. Johnson Stadium, where your score is 6-0 coming at a halftime. And if you weren't with us for the first half, we're going to go ahead and show you some of these first half highlights. So as we get started, we can just see the energy in Homer B. Johnson Stadium is through the roof for this fall break game.
Absolutely, you see the band playing. It's a 5:30 start. It's perfect weather out here. Everybody's excited for this game.
So as we see, this game has been very, very defensive. As we see, there's a sack right there, and these defenses are just flying to the ball and some big hits today.
We see a lot of running, some options. We see Kirkhoff running here, but defense is just on top. Jalen Allen having a huge game.
As you can see, a lot of that first interception today, only turnover today. Adrian Lacey with the pick there. He brought it back out. It's just been a lot of defense. Keyshawn Harrison, big player on that Rowlett defense.
Keyshawn Harrison flying to the ball. So is number 27, Khalil Smith. We've seen that. Jeremiah Moore also.
So the two lone field goals by Lakeview today to put them up 6. One coming early in the first, and the second one coming in the second quarter. And those were your only 2 scores of the day. So going into this second half, looking to see some more offensive plays here, and just looking to have some more fun in the second half here. Like we said, 6-0 is your score here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Very crucial game today. As Rowlett awaits this kickoff, Lakeview's talking about stuff. Maybe they finally pull out that fake kick right here. Not this time.
They teased us all game with this.
Guess they'd only use it if it was like late in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and kick this ball away. This is gonna be returned, but he's just gonna go ahead and run that out of bounds. It's number 13, Gregory Jenkins. So this ball is gonna start at the 20. It looks like River Kirkhoff is gonna come in the game to start the second half.
And we've seen with River Kirkhoff when he was in, he was running a lot. The ball was moving a little quicker. So we'll look to see if after this drive, if it's going to remain River or it's going to go back to Samuel Loera.
Get the pro treatment.
This Lakeview secondary doing a wonderful, wonderful job at containing these Rowlett receivers. Had a couple of mishaps late in the second, but that just comes with being on the field for an extended period of time. So Kirkhope's going to be in the backfield, and there's going to be an early flag.
False start, number 77, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's going to be on Rashad Daniels, the lineman there, and starting early for Rowlett are the penalties.
Coming out of half, we'd like to see these penalties go down for Rowlett, but hopefully that was just a miscue there.
So this ball is going to move back to the 14. They're going to get this off, and he's going to get it out quick to number 11, Jalen Thomas, and that was Jeremiah Moore on the tackle.
Jeremiah Moore, this senior safety there, showing his elusiveness, getting around the edge right there and taking him down very easily. Not much to get there.
So they only gained about 2 on that play there, so they're looking to keep this ball moving and looking to finally go up in this game, which isn't a crazy thing to say, as they hand it off to Cottrell, who saw a lot of action in that first half, but he's going to get brought down by a slew of Patriot players.
Just looking to get the penalty yardage back here as Keelan Cottrell gets the ball moving quickly, but not much to go as Christian Joyner, the junior linebacker, once again.
So that ball is going to be placed on the 20-yard line, making it now 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles. And Lakeview looking to just stand right here and force a punt. River Kirkhoff by himself in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking deep, but he's just going to go ahead and drop that off, but he's going to get tackled. It's going to be number 11, Jalen Thomas, on the catch. And that's going to force Rowlett to go ahead and punt this ball away.
Just looking to get the shallow under here is Rowlett. River Kirkhoff just moving around in the pocket, staying patient, trying to get it there to Thomas, but Neiman Houston taking him down right there, only allowing for 2 yards, and that's exactly what you want from your defense coming out of half.
So Rowlett looking to get this ball out of here and punt it pretty deep. But that's going to be a fake punt. And he's looking to pass it now, but he goes ahead and punts it. And this ball is going to bounce, going to take a Lakeview bounce. And that's going to be down at around the 47-yard line. Almost thought we had a little bit of trickery there.
A little trickery even confused me up here. But going to get it to the 47, and that's the second time Lakeview's going to have good field advantage here, so look to see if they can take advantage of that.
Rowlett looking to kind of scare Lakeview a little bit, show them, hey, we aren't afraid to go ahead and fake this. So Kendrick Sanders and company, who had a good rushing first half, looking to finally get over the hump when it comes to throwing the ball as they hand it off to Miller, who gets stopped short, and that's going to be what I think is his shortest run of the day.
And once again, you know Rowlett's defensive coordinator, that's going to be 97, Noah Reed, the senior. But the key coming out of half was to stop Demarion Miller, who's been dominating the trenches. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. And they're going to fake the handoff, and they're going to let Sanders take it. He's looking like he wants to throw it, and he pitches it to Ziegler, but he gets hit and still loses yardage on that play. There's been a lot of interesting things going on at the start of this second half.
And once again, just running down a line, it looks like. Nowhere to go, just tries to get it out to Ziegler. Finally gets a little space, but once again, Derek Childs not allowing for much at all.
Also with Keyshawn Harrison in on that tackle. Those two are like the heart and soul of that Rowlett defense. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Sanders is going to drop back. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw that across the middle. He just overthrows it. Looks like there was some miscommunication. Don't know. Looks like his intended target was Trenton Harris.
Yeah, we look right here. Going down the seam, it's a 3rd and long. Just looking for Trenton Harris. But Derek Childs in cover again. That right there is showing why he has an offer from Friends University.
So it looks like Lakeview's going to go ahead and punt this away. And like we said, this is just a very, very defensive-minded game right now. And this is still anyone's game even in the third quarter. It's going to be bobbled a little bit, but he's going to get it away to get a decent enough punt. He's going to return it. He's looking to get the edge. There's a flag. He's going to get brought down by Jason Freeman. Probably a holding on Rowlett. See what the ref has to say about this one.
During the return, holding, number 3, return team, 10-yard penalty, first down Rowlett.
So that's going to be on Richard Daniels as we see the replay here.
Takes it around the 19, just moving up the field right there. He's going to hold Jason Freeman for about a half a second. And that's going to be just what they needed right there.
This Eagle Drive is sponsored by Garland.
So this ball is going to be placed at around the 40, sorry, the 14-yard line. So Rowlett's going to start close to their own end zone, and it looks like we're going to have Sam Loera back on the field. Looks like they're just going to swap them out occasionally. He's going to throw that, and that's just going to be just off the hands of Jalen Thomas.
Once again, a quarterback change, as we previously mentioned, might happen. Just looking to throw it to the left side of the field. A little bit of miscommunication, it looked like. And it was Jeremiah Moore in coverage again.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Rowlett looking to finally make something happen on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to fake the handoff, and that's going to be to Thomas again. And he's going to take it, and he's going to get brought down by Jeremiah Moore, but not after he crosses the 50-yard line. And it's safe to say he well got the first down.
Absolutely. Just looking towards the middle of the field, a little slant right there. Sure hands, brings it in after one. Takes it for 38 yards, and that's the explosive play that Derek Alford wanted from his offense.
So that ball is going to be placed on the 47-yard line. That's one of the bigger plays we've seen from Rowlett tonight. So they're going to go ahead and hand it off. Looks like we have a new running back in the game. He's going to make an immediate impact. That's number 33, Peyton Keller. And like we said, comes in and makes an immediate impact.
The junior right here, Peyton Keller, getting an opportunity, and man, he sure takes advantage of it for 12 yards and an automatic first down.
So the ball is going to be on the 34-yard line, and Keller's going to go ahead and stay in the game. Wanted to see if they're going to look to feed the hot hand. That is Keller. And it looks like they are, and he's going to keep those feet churning, but he's going to get pushed back by a hungry Lakeview defensive line tonight.
Yeah, once again, we see Jalen Allen and the impact he brings to this defensive line, just throwing off the lineman right there and not allowing for anything to run up the middle.
He just knows tonight is his night. He's made a huge impact on this game tonight with multiple tackles and multiple tackles for loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 on the 32-yard line. They're going to go ahead and fake the handoff to Keller. They're going to throw it up. That's going to be incomplete. That's Jivion Willie on the coverage.
Just looking right there for number 10, that's going to be Jalen Benson, the senior. No Carson Wilson today, the sophomore, and Jivion Willie stepped right in and played great coverage today. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 now, making it a little bit harder for this Rowlett offense.
3rd and 8 on the 32-yard line. Rowlett looking to continue this positive drive they have going so far. They're going to fake the handoff to Keller. He's going to get rushed, and he's going to get hit, and he's forced out of bounds by number 7, Jeremiah Moore. That's going to be just short of the first down.
Man, you talk about pressure right there. King Thibodeau and Christian Joyner getting to him. He's going to force it out, almost make a play right there. That's very nice, but Jeremiah Moore making it 4th. It looks like they'll go for it.
So Derek Alford isn't afraid to trust in his offense to get this first down. In his mind, he's probably saying it's only 5 yards. They can easily get that. Ball is on the 29-yard line. They're going to go ahead and pass it here. And that ball is almost intercepted by Shannon Montgomery, but ultimately broken up. And that's going to be a wonderful defensive stand by Lakeview's secondary.
We look at right here, 4th and 5. Definitely having, there we go, Shannon Montgomery with the coverage. and then he's showing why he's going to play on Saturdays with his offers.
Like you said, Shannon Montgomery, another one of those leaders on the defense. And he's just making his presence felt tonight, doing his job, breaking up crucial passes. So Kendrick Sanders and company is going to come back out on the 29-yard line, looking to score here. They're going to fake the handoff, and he's going to go ahead and throw that. And he just missed number 19, Swan Siegel.
Just looking, fakes it, confused the defensive line there, trying to find his receiver, Ziegler. But it's going to be Derek Childs in coverage once again, making it very hard to move the ball down the field.
So it's going to be second down for Lakeview. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Miller, who's having himself a game. And what looks like what any other running back would get stuck behind, he goes ahead and pops out to the left and gets a gain of around 3.
And right there, just looks like he has nothing right there. The line of scrimmage, pushing to the right, keeping those legs moving and picking up 4. And it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Like I said, it's going to be 3rd and 7 on the 32-yard line with 6 minutes and 10 seconds enrolling on the clock as Sanders drops back to pass. He looks, he finds Spencer, who breaks the tackle, and he's going to go. He makes a defender miss. There's a defender in pursuit, but he gets dragged out of bounds by number 27, Khalees Smith.
A two-sport athlete, Juju right here. Julius Spencer going up and getting that ball, coming down with it with tight coverage, getting 32 yards. And that'll be a first down for Lakeview Centennial. What a very impressive play.
So that's going to be first down and 10 after a big Julius Spencer play. And Sanders is going to take it himself on the option. He's going to go ahead and slide down, avoid the hit, and that's a gain of around 4 yards.
And nothing wrong with that. Just didn't see anything going. 5 yards right there.
So it's going to be second down and 8 on the 34-yard line. Lakeview, like we said, not afraid to run the ball at their opponents. Looking to take control of this game. They're going to fake the handoff. Sanders looking. He's looking for Harris. Tight coverage, and that ball is going to be incomplete, and that is Derek Childs in coverage right there.
Yeah, once again, we keep saying Derek Childs' name, just locking him down right there. Look at this replay. He's looking to the right side. Beautiful blocking right there by the offensive line, but nothing doing. Great coverage there by Childs.
And if you watch Sanders, it looked like it was the Trent Harris way or no way for Sanders. And ultimately, it ended up being no way. So it's now going to be 3rd and 8. So it's going to be Sanders in by himself. He's going to drop back. He's rolling out to his left. He's going to dart that, and that's going to be number 84, Jason Madden, on a big time play right there.
We've seen Jason Madden in the previous weeks getting a little more of the load here. And what a beautiful 19-yard snag and just keeping his feet moving, getting around. And now they're in the red zone. What a play by Madden.
And even though Sanders is a dual-threat quarterback, he looks to keep his eyes down the field when he's moving around in the pocket, and it showed to be a plus just right there. So first down and 10 on the 16-yard line. Lakeview is once again knocking at the door as they hand it off to Miller, who finds a hole, and he gets chopped down by Derek Childs once again, but that is going to be just short of the first down.
When we look at this, he's going to run right behind that offensive line. What a block there by number 51.
They're going to hand it off to the hot hand again. He has an entourage in front of him, but he gets brought out of bounds hard by number 3, Richard Daniels. That's another big play by Richard Daniels right there.
Yeah, Demarion
Official
Miller.
stoppage for an injured defensive player.
So there's an injured player down on the field right now for Rowlett. So while he takes time to himself, we're going to go ahead and talk about standings right now, with tonight being a very pivotal game for both of these teams, sitting at 2-3 in district play. Whoever loses tonight, their chances of making the playoffs slimmed down a great deal with Wiley, East, and Naaman Forest playing right now. That's a conglomerate of 3 teams right there.
Yeah, once again, we talked about how pivotal this game is, and it's nearly a 3-way tie between Naaman, Garland, and Lakeview. So down the stretch, this could be very important, this game.
As we come back to this game, that was number 97, Noah Reed, who walked off the field, and we hope to see him back in the game, continue to make the impact that he's making so far. So it's going to be first and goal, ball on the 4-yard line, and they have Shannon Montgomery in it, running back. We saw him a little bit at the start of this game. They're going to fake the handoff. He's rolling right. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's number 19, Swan Siegel, who's making his presence felt with the snaps that he is given.
We've seen Swan Siegel all game blocking. This time he's going to get a chance here, and he's going to make great opportunities of it. And the first touchdown of the game is going to be very important here.
And just what a play by Sanders right there, under pressure, but takes the time to calm down and find Siegel wide open. And that ball is almost blocked. I think it came off the hand of a defender, but it ultimately went through the uprights. So after that Lakeview touchdown, we're going to go ahead and take a break after these quick messages on our GRS TV. As you see Kendrick Sanders on your screen with coming into this game 1,000 yards, 1,258 with 6 touchdowns, with on this last drive making it his 7th touchdown on the year.
Absolutely. That's going to be his 10th total touchdown on the season. And, man, has he been the definition of a dual-threat quarterback and making Coach Anthony Sincelaire very proud.
Showing that the coach can trust him no matter what situation that he's put in. He will somehow find a way to prevail. As Lakeview gets ready to kick this ball away, Rowlett is almost forced to put up some type of points on this drive here. And this ball is away and deep. And they're going to bring that out. And he's forced out of bounds. And that is number 4, Montre Jackson, who uses that track speed, dual athlete right there. As you see, he was the first person to the ball and was flying to it.
Absolutely. We've seen Montre Jackson. They haven't really been throwing his way. But this time he's going to make up for it and use his track speed as you talked about.
Montre Jackson making it deep into the track season last year, showing how that translates to football here. So this ball is going to be placed on the 15-yard line. And Rowlett looking to finally do something with the drive here. And as they hand it off to Keller, who's starting to get more snaps tonight. And he's making good progress with his snaps tonight as he gets a gain of around 5 yards.
We talked about the hot hand. Look at this replay. Takes it to the left. He's just running very hard. Kind of looks like Pacheco out there. And, man, he's taking advantage of his snaps.
So it's going to be, like I said, a gain of 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. As they fake the handoff, and that's going to be to number 11, Jalen Thomas, and that's going to be well past the first down marker.
Jalen Thomas, we've seen him primarily in the slot this year. Just obviously a disadvantage there if you have him in the slot. Offers from Army and Navy, and we see why.
They're going to hand it off to Keller again, who gets the hold, but he's brought down hard by number 24, Jalen Allen, once again making his presence felt tonight.
The senior defensive line, Jalen Allen, once again anchoring this defensive line and not letting anything happen when it's coming his way.
So that's going to be a gain of 1 yard, making it 2nd down and 9 on the 36-yard line. So they're going to hand the ball off to Keller again, who's going to take a big one. He takes a big hit from number 30, Keenan Nkwabo, and that's going to be a big, big hit.
We're going to see the pull blocker here, 70, Omar Alarkin. That's going to be just shy. We can almost certainly see another run there.
Looks like Keller just outran the lineman there. So they're going to hand it to him again. Breaks 1 tackle. He's going to keep running. He's brought down by Shannon Montgomery, and he's just doing fundamental running back things. He's running and covering that ball so no one's bringing it out, but he's running hard while doing it.
The aforementioned gets around the edge there, gets 12 yards, and he's moving very quick. It's hard to take him down.
So this is looking to be a positive Rowlett drive right now. And they're going to hand it off to him again, but he's almost brought down early by King Thibodeau, but he's brought down by number 9, Jason Freeman.
Going to get nearly 2.5, 3 yards here. Just gets around King Thibodeau there, but Jason Freeman, the Mike linebacker, doing his job perfectly.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 on the 43-yard line with the end of the 3rd quarter nearing. They're going to send Cottrell out, and they're going to fake the pass. Loera pump fake. He's going to get hit hard by Montre Jackson. That's going to be just short of the 1st down.
We've seen Ryan Hamilton get another chance there, and he takes advantage. Goes down the seam earlier in the 1st half. Just missed him that time, and then now he gets the opportunity and takes advantage of it for the 1st down.
Just like you said, that's going to be a 1st down for Rowlett. 38 seconds left on the clock and rolling. Ball placed on the 35-yard line. Loera's going to fake the handoff to Cottrell. He's going to throw it deep, and he just overthrows it. And that's intended for number 11, Jalen Thomas. And you think if there's a little more touch on that ball, that's right in the bucket and might be a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. In the slot, once again, Jalen Thomas, his number 1 receiver this year in double coverage. Both safeties on him. But he's been outrunning all game.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. The clock has stopped at 22 seconds. Ball on the 35-yard line. It looks like you have trips right at the bottom of your screen. Looks to see what they're going to do here. Loera looking that way, but he's going to get brought down, and that's number 13, Christian Joyner, laying down the wood.
Christian Joyner, it's going to be hard. If you roll out right, that's what you need, but Christian Joyner and Jackson Wilson not allowing any time for him to move out of the pocket.
So as the 3rd quarter ends, your score here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium is 13-0. So we'll see you in the 4th quarter after these messages on GRS TV. Your score 13-0 here in Homer B. Johnson Stadium. In the final quarter of play here, Rowlett looking to convert on a 3rd and long after a big, big sack by Christian Joyner and Jackson Wilson. And Sam Loera having himself a decent 4th quarter, and they're going to hand it off to Cottrell. He's falling forward, and he's brought down at the end of that play by Montre Jackson. And I think that's going to be just short of the 1st. But if we were to base it off what we've seen, I think Derek offered, and he's going to tell his offense to stay out there.
He's going to trust that run. Cottrell is going to keep moving his legs. Exactly what you want there. Just short and trusting his offense once again. is what he'll do.
So they have the hard runner Peyton Keller in, so you can only assume that this is going to be a run, and it's not. They're going to pass it, and that's another missed one-hander, and that's going to be intended for Ryan Hamilton, and that was Montre Jackson in coverage.
Montre Jackson, it's always going to be hard to stop the play. Montre's going to go up and not allow for that reception. And once again, Lakeview has stopped Rowlett on 4th down.
And you can only imagine how happy Rowlett's defensive coaches are right now, just with their team just holding up, and regardless of how long that drive had went, they're just playing like the drive started anyway, still flying to the ball. But Kendrick Sanders and company is going to come back out on the 29-yard line as they hand it to Miller, who's had a pretty good game so far, who gets a gain of around 3 yards.
Demarion Miller, as we've previously stated, has had most of the work today and just keeps his leg moving every time. But this time, Rowlett's going to get the advantage here, and that's going to be number 27, Khalees Smith.
And all I got to say is run, run, run until you can't run no more. And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to get stopped fast by this Rowlett defensive line. That's going to be number 92, Vince Martin, who's signifying he's hungry for more.
Offer from UNT, and we see why. Him and Grady Holmes, the big ends there, not allowing for much.
Vince Martin coming into this game, 36 total tackles, showing why he's one of the better D linemen in the district. Also totaling 3 sacks on the year. Just shows how good of a job this Lakeview O-line has been doing tonight. Looks like there's going to be another flag.
False start. Number 3. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And that's going to be on Ziegler right there. That's going to be a loss of yardage. Not really what you want to see, but you know, you just gotta look past it and continue to go. That ball is going to be 3rd and 13. Ball on the 26-yard line. And Sanders is going to drop back to pass. He's under quick pressure, and that's Harrison in pursuit. Martin and Moore, and he's gonna just run this out of bounds. And that was just a lot of Eagles in pursuit, and it's a lot of those big names on that defense.
Once again, we see on a 3rd down, just sending the full blitz right there. It's going to be too hard. Once you get past that line, the running back is going to have to block. And at the end of that play, 91, the dual sport athlete, Grady Holmes, making his impact.
So that's going to be 4th down and 23. So you already know that Lakeview's going to punt this away, and Rowlett is just awaiting the punt. This is going to be a punt that takes a Rowlett bounce, and it's just going to bounce out of bounds around the 34-yard line. So Sam Loera working with way better field position than he has all night, looking to finally put some points on the board.
And here it is, 9 minutes. This is when the game starts to get for real. And you have the best field advantage you've had all game, right around the 33. Just 1 first down, and you're already in the red zone.
Looks like River Kirkhoff is going to go ahead and make his way into the game. Another one of those dual sport athletes playing football and baseball. They're looking to see him sling the rock a little bit on this drive. Like we said, this is a very crucial game for both teams as they hand it off to Keller. He's going to go ahead and get 5 yards and more, a gain of around 6 on that play. But like I was saying, very, very crucial game. You know, whoever loses this game drops to 4 losses in district and pretty much slims their chances of making playoffs by a large bit.
And you most certainly know the junior running back, Peyton Keller, knows that, and he's been running very hard. He's fighting for his team.
With the clock just crossing over the 9-minute mark, they're going to hand it to Keller again, who stopped fast by that D-line again. And who else other than Jackson Wilson? Now, it looks like they're going to go ahead and call him on that for a late hit. And that's just not what you want to see. Young mistake by the young player.
after the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 44 defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
That's just not something you want to see. As we see the replay here, the play is pretty much shut down. And once you hear the whistles, you know you're behind the line of scrimmage. You might as well just let them go.
Yeah, 2 sophomores starting at edge rusher for Lakeview Centennial. Both freak athletes, but just a mistake this time, and I'm sure they'll learn from it.
Like you said, freak athletes that both impact the game in a major way. So that's going to help Rowlett, and that's going to move him up to the 12-yard line, making it 1st and 10.
It was a half-distance penalty, 1st and 10 at the 13.5.
They're going to go ahead and move this ball back 1 more yard, putting it on the 13. And we see Cottrell back in the game. Just like that, they give it to him, but he stopped fast. And that D-line makes up for it. That's going to be number 24, Jalen Allen, once again, along with King Thibodeau on the tackle.
And Keelan Cottrell comes back in the game looking to run behind that right tackle, Ugo Eniam. But getting there very quickly is King Thibodeau and Jalen Allen. The fierce takedown.
Jalen Allen had him, and then he just ran into a brick wall that is King Thibodeau as Kirkhuff drops back to pass. And that pass was intended for Jalen Thomas. And it looks like they're trying to get him more involved, but it's just the passes just aren't connecting. And that just seems to be the story of both these quarterbacks' lives throughout this game.
Setting the edge right there. Christian Joyner coming on the free blitz and not allowing for a window for River Kirkhuff to see his receiver. Now it's 3rd and long. This Lakeview Centennial defense is working hard.
Seeing if this Lakeview Centennial defense, like you said, they're working hard, looking to see if they can make another stand as they fake the pass. And he's wide open, and that's just an overthrown pass. And as you can see, River Kirkhuff on your screen just wishes he could have that one back.
You see number 10, Jalen Benson right there, the senior receiver, get open in the middle of the field. Just off the hands of River Kirkhuff, an incomplete pass, and sets up a sure 4th down opportunity that they have to go for it.
Looks like Kirkhuff kind of threw it off his back foot there. You look to see him set his feet and throw a strike right there. But that's just not how the cookie crumbled right there. But they're going to go ahead and go for it, knowing that they kind of have to. Kirkhuff's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Cottrell. That's a low pass. Cottrell's going to get it. He makes the extra effort to get the first, but he ultimately is short of the 1st down. So Kendrick Sanders and company is going to come back out, try to milk this clock, and essentially put the game away.
These sophomore defensive ends getting very quickly off the line, not allowing any time to look down the field. Cottrell gets that, but that's going to be the 4th down stop for Lakeview Centennial's defense tonight.
They're just standing their ground on 4th down, especially when they're in the red zone. So this Rowlett defense is going to come out here and try to help the offense a little bit and give them something to be happy about. So this ball's on the 7-yard line. Lakeview just looking to try to run this clock out, not looking to make any mistakes. That's the last thing you want at this stage in the game, up 2 scores. You do not want to make any crucial mistakes. As they hand the ball off to Spencer, who stiff arms the defender, but he stays on him. That's going to be a loss of around 2 yards, and this Rowlett defense is just coming alive right now.
Trying to get creative there. Julius Spencer is going to take it. You thought an option might be occurring, but number 24, Jacoby Dewberry, the senior linebacker, not allowing for anything, and a loss of 4.
So this ball is going to be on the 3-yard line, and Lakeview's sort of backed up here, with Sanders taking the snap in his own end zone as they hand it off to Miller. And this is going to be close, but they're going to call him down at the 1-yard line. That was just close to being a safety, but Lakeview can take a breath knowing it wasn't.
97 was there, back from injury, then ran into a brick wall of maroon. Clinton Coben, the linebacker, the senior, 3rd and 15, backed up on the 1-yard line. This Rowlett defense is playing with some passion.
So if you're Lakeview, you're not really looking for the big play here. You're just looking to get some room for your punter, so in the off chance that you don't get the first down, that it won't be a crazy punt. As they do the option, and He's gonna get just past the line, and he's gonna be safe from a safety again. That's 2 close calls for Lakeview, and that was just not an ideal drive right there.
Once again, you see back right there, Grady Holmes has him. Gets right out of the end zone to avoid the safety, but Noah Reed and Grady Holmes wreaking havoc on that D-line.
So the punter is just close to the back of the end zone, so this is going to be close. You don't want a Dan Orlovsky situation here. He's going to get it out. And his foot was out, and that's going to be a Lakeview safety, and that's going to be for Rowlett. So Rowlett's going to have 2 points. And that's their first points on the game, and that's just a mishap by the punter there. That's number 82, Chris Ortiz. As we see the replay here, looks to me that he didn't step out of bounds. That's going to be the talking point of the Rowlett area and the Garland area over the coming days.
And as we've talked about, down the stretch when these games that are playoff potentials, the games start to get crazy. Scoregami for high school.
So play like that late in the game. Rowlett finally has some emotion on that sideline, you know. You finally got, it's not really what you wanted, but you got points on the board. So now they're coming, waiting on the kick again, trying to score on this drive and get themselves closer to getting back into this game. Looks like Lakeview's head coach had some words about that call right there. You know, look, on the replay, it looked very, very close. But at the end of the day, whatever the ref says, it goes.
You know, it sure does. And at this point of the game, you can't dwell in the past that we've previously talked about. And if you're Lakeview's defense, you look to stop the run and contain River again.
Lakeview's defense did a pretty good job at containing the run last time and just containing that offense in general. Looking to see some more big plays made by usual names that we've been hearing tonight: Jalen Allen, King Thibodeau, and pretty much that whole front four. With 6:06 left in the game, this game is just getting closer and closer to being over pretty much. Chris Ortiz is going to take his walk up. He's going to boot this one. One of the deeper kicks of the night, and that's going to be Jalen Thomas to return it. He's going to run it to this left side. He has some room, has to make a defender miss, but he ends up falling down, and there's a flag at around the 45-yard line. Looking to see who this is on. This could be a very, very big flag here. There's just making sure he has the call right.
During the return, holding number 5, return team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Rowlett.
That's going to be on Keelan Cottrell. That's going to push them back a little bit to where they were starting on one side of the 50. They got moved back to the other side of the 50.
That's been the story of the game so far for Rowlett. Just mental mistakes. You've got 5:59 left in the game. You look to get a quick drive and then play some good defense and hopefully put some points on the board here.
You know, you don't really want to dwell on what ifs, but you can just only think, what if you didn't have that many flags? As we see Sam Loera back in the game, looking to drive Rowlett down the field. And that was intended for Jalen Thomas, who just didn't know the ball was coming to him. And you can see the frustration on Loera, as that could have been a big play.
Once again, we see, looks to the right side of the field where he has been most of the game. Not turning around is Thomas, and Neiman Houston in coverage once again.
And like we said, it just looked like Thomas just didn't know the ball was coming to him. And so that's just something you got to erase from your memory and move forward with the clock just getting past 5:55. They fake the handoff. Loera's looking. He throws, and he just overthrows Jalen Benson. And right now, it's just these Rowlett quarterbacks just cannot connect with their receivers.
Off his back foot, we look here, looking to see it. There was a linebacker on his receiver there, Benson, but now it's a crucial 3rd and 10.
Like you said, Loera threw it off his back foot, but somebody was in pursuit. So you can only look past it as he drops back to pass again, moves up in the pocket, throws a dart to number 10 as he makes up for it and is slammed by Jeremiah Moore. And that pass is going to be caught by Jalen Benson, who makes up for the miscatch earlier.
And once again, this is the best pass protection we've seen tonight. And looking for Benson, once again, that's 18 yards on a 1st down, but a hard hit.
And like you said, Rowlett's pass protection hasn't been the greatest, but Loera is showing that he's still confident in his O-line, confident enough to step up in the pocket and deliver a strike. There's going to be another flag. Look to await the call from the ref here.
False start. Number 4, offense, 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
And that's on the senior receiver, Adelio Williams. And like you said, just the story of Rowlett tonight is flags, flags, flags. And you just want to avoid them at all costs. So they fake the handoff. Loera back to pass. He's looking. He throws it deep. And that's going to be dropped. And that could have been a big, big play. Looked like the ball was intended for Jalen Benson, but number 16, Ryan Hamilton, didn't see him.
Once again, you see an open receiver. Good protection there by the running back, Keller. Looking downfield, just undershoots him. Thought he had it was Hamilton, but great coverage by the safety, Jeremiah Moore.
And once again, another sigh of relief for Lakeview's defense. Stopping another big play. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Rowlett looking to pass. Loera's navigating the pocket, throws it, and just overthrows Jalen Thomas again. You can only imagine, and that's Montre Jackson right there in coverage.
Right there, looking a beautiful ball right there, just out of the hands of his receivers, Thomas. And the matchup there we've been blessed with tonight.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 15 on the 49-yard line. And if you're Lakeview's defense, you're almost certain that they're looking to pass this ball again. Because this point in the game, you have to score pretty quickly. As they fake the handoff, and that's going to be dropped by number 11, Jalen Thomas again. And he just can't get it going tonight. A lot of missed opportunities.
You look at this replay, the number you kind of want as a defensive lineman to get to the quarterback is 2 seconds. Jackson Wilson got there, and I'm thinking half a second. And that right there is making the quarterback, also a sophomore Loera, very nervous, and it's disrupting. And now it's a 4th and long.
So if you're Lakeview, you want to keep everything in front of you. You don't want to let up any big plays as he's under pressure, and that's Jackson Wilson pursuing. He throws it, and that's dropped again by Jalen Thomas. And he is just emotionally hurt. That is the biggest drop of the night.
Rolling out, the defensive line is just dominating this game. 4th and 15, you need it here. Just fell out of the hands. And once again, Jeremiah Moore in coverage.
He overthrew Hamilton, but the ball somehow made its way to Jalen Thomas, who just ultimately couldn't come down with the ball. And that right there is just terrible, terrible for Rowlett. But Rowlett's defense playing a pretty solid game, looking to once again help out the Rowlett offense as they hand it off to Miller. And I can already see it from up here, number 15, Keyshawn Harrison on the tackle.
Keyshawn Harrison just getting right behind the block.
So they're going to go ahead and take a timeout, and we're going to go ahead and take a break up here too after these messages on GRS TV.
Este es nuestro distrito, un distrito de legado y oportunidades. Venimos de país en país de diversas comunidades, but we come together as one. Llevamos nuestras raíces en la sangre y estamos determinados a avanzar. Aquí todos somos familia. We are family. Somos Garland ISD. Esta es nuestra marca, representando tu cultura y tu voz. Un espacio creado para nuestra gente en nuestro idioma. ¡Qué orgullo ser hispano! ¡Qué orgullo ser Garland ISD!
Your score, an odd one here, 13-2 here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium with 4:41 left in the game. Coming off of a heartbreaking Rowlett drive here, Kendrick Sanders and company looking to go ahead and put this game away. They're going to keep it on the ground. He's going to, after a gain of 5, he's going to go ahead and take a slide here. So Rowlett is going to start burning those timeouts on the defensive end.
Timeout. Rowlett.
They're going to start burning those timeouts on the defensive end to try and give their offense a little more time to work with the ball because they are down 2 scores.
Absolutely, and this Lakeview Centennial defense has made it very hard, and now the offense is just doing their part by trying to run this ball out. And it's a 3rd and 6 here. You look to see if they can get creative to get that first down.
If you're spectating with us, you just wonder what this game would be if certain things went a different way. You know, there's been a lot of just missed passes, drop balls, and it's just a lot of things that could be avoidable, but at this point in the game you have to look past it, and Rowlett is just doing their best of keeping this game within reach for their offense. It's going to be 3rd and 6 on the 45. Lakeview has to convert here. We're going to fake the handoff. Sanders is going to take it himself, but he's gonna fight for it, but he's ultimately short of the first down. That was number 92, Vincent Martin, in on the tackle.
The clock is stopped on that timeout, and you look to see on a very 4th and short, and the punter is coming out.
That was Rowlett's last timeout of the game. So the offense has to tighten up here and ultimately score in minimal amount of plays as possible. And you just you wanted to see which QB they're going to look to potentially lead a very important late game drive. With just under 4.5 left in the game, you know, this game is pretty much coming down to the wire. You would think this game is still out of reach, but like they say, these games aren't over until 000 hit the clock, and I'm pretty sure that's what Lakeview and Rowlett's head coaches are telling them. Like, this game is not over. Just keep playing football. So Chris Ortiz, the punter, is coming out to punt it, trying to pin Rowlett back. That's going to be a high punt. That's going to be returned, but he's going to get stopped and pushed back to the 20. And that's just good coverage by that Lakeview special teams.
These pair of linebackers on this defense working on the special teams there, both juniors, Jason Freeman and Christian Joyner, and not allowing for much there.
So with 4:18 left and the ball on the 23-yard line, Sam Loera is going to be who they look to. They look to the sophomore to hopefully lead them to the promised land. So that last drive is one that could stick in the minds of almost anyone who plays football. But you just got to look past it as they drop back to pass. Loera looking. He's going to get that pass off, and that's going to be number 17, Ronald Hamilton, on the catch. And Rowlett's going to have to start moving fast here.
Ronald Hamilton there, the tight end, just getting open in space, and they get the first down, 12 yards, looking to move fast.
And you're looking at your ball carriers to kind of look towards the sideline and get out of bounds as Loera's looking deep, and he gets brought down hard by number 13, Christian Joyner, and this defense is making plays late in the game.
You talk to this Lakeview Centennial defensive staff, and they tell you about the linebacker, Christian Joyner, and he makes a play there.
It looks like Rowlett still going fast here. Whereas dropping back to pass. He has all the time in the world. He's going to throw that deep, and that's going to be caught. He's going to take it, and he gets brought down by Montre Jackson. That's going to be number 10, Jalen Benson, and there is a flag on the field. This could be a very important flag right here. This could either add yardage or take away. That's one of the bigger plays we've seen in this second half by Rowlett.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So that's going to add on to that already big enough play as we see Sam Loera looking, and he just delivers a dart. And Jalen Benson takes it. And that's going to be an extra 15 on the end of that play, which puts Rowlett right on the 29-yard line. Loera drops back. He's looking left. He dumps it off short to number 4, Adelio Williams, and a helmet comes off. So that player's going to have to come off the field. This is turning out to be a pretty close nail-biter here.
The linebacker, Christian Joyner's helmet come off. Joel Smith is on the field at linebacker.
Loera's looking. He's trying to direct traffic. And he gets hit hard by Jackson Wilson laying the hammer, and he knows he just did his job. And that's going to be a very, very big play right there by the sophomore.
Getting off the edge right there very easily, it seems. Loss of 9 there. What a huge sack at this point of the game for Jackson Wilson.
He's just showing why those offers are coming and are going to continue. And Loera's going to throw that. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Jalen Benson again, getting just short of that first down.
Quickly moving, gets it there. 4th and 1 now it's going to be. We'll have to look what they have to do. Cottrell's in the backfield.
And this clock is still moving, so they got to start hurrying up. We're closing in on the 2-minute mark. Loera drops back to pass. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking. He's under pressure. He throws it, and it's just short. But that is going to stop the clock, which if you're Rowlett, that is what you want.
Just rolling out to his left, looking for an open receiver. Looks to be a little miscommunication on that.
And you're seeing a lot of Lakeview defenders coming off. That wear and tear is starting to get to them. You know, you're seeing hands on hips, and that's a big indicator that some people are tired, and you're looking to see if Rowlett tries to take advantage of it. This play is going to be blown dead.
Prior to the pass, timeout. Lakeview Centennial, that's their first. Please put the game clock to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2:10.
So Lakeview's going to go ahead and take a timeout, and we're going to take a mental break up here too after these messages on GRS TV. Opening up with this shot of the moon as we edge closer to Halloween. Just how we're edging closer to the end of this game, which is looking to end in a movie-type fashion. With it being 2nd and 10 on the 19, Sam Loera constructing a good drive here. He drops back, has all the time in the world, throws a dart, and he just misses his receiver. And number 4, Adelio Williams, is just disgruntled by that.
What would have been a 19-yard touchdown right there. Another example of miscommunication. And once again, Montre Jackson in coverage.
So Sam Loera's coming out. You know, you got this young guy out here, sophomore, starting on varsity, and he's looking to make something happen. But you like to see the fight that the sophomore has. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He's under immediate pressure. He's going to go ahead and throw that. And that's going to be caught by Jalen Thomas. after a lot of drop passes, he ends up coming up big, and he doesn't even take the time to celebrate because he knows that they have much more to do if they want to win this game.
Rolling out to his right, Christian Joyner gets through there, and automatically a 19-yard touchdown, and he says, no time for celebration, 2-point conversion coming up.
They're going to roll out to the left, and that's almost intercepted just off the chest of number 23 there. Jivion Willie, that name again. He's been making plays all over tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing him on offense at this point.
Jivion Willie, a standout on special teams. He's been playing great on defense in replace of Carson Wilson as he's injured. And this has become a great game. Just under 2 minutes left to go, and man, I'm excited for this inning.
So I'm thinking Derek Offer's thought process there was go for 2 to make it a field goal to tie it. But at this point, you're still in a decent position. You score a touchdown. You ultimately win the game. And right now, you just want your defense to come out here and continue doing what they've been doing. They've been doing a good job of holding Lakeview. They held Lakeview on that last drive there, which kept them from just milking the clock. So you're looking to see them do that again because you already know Lakeview is going to go ahead and try to milk this clock out with just under 2 minutes left in this game.
We look to see Vince Martin, Grady Holmes, Derek Childs. Who's going to come up with the big play here with less than 2 minutes to go?
Or is it going to be a special teamer? Who knows? This late in the game, this is where you start to see your onside kicks. Looks like Rowlett is looking to do the onside, and there's some confusion. And this could cause pandemonium here in HBJ. And Ziegler's going to get it. He's going to go ahead and drop down. And emotions are boiling over. As you see, Lakeview players are taunting. But at the end of the day, this game isn't over. It's still anyone's game. But you think Lakeview thinks they have this in the bag.
You see this onside kick. Who else but George Ziegler going down and getting that right there? And that's huge, especially since Rowlett has no timeouts left with 1 minute and 58 seconds to go.
Illegal formation on the kicking team, lined up more than 5 yards deep. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down, Lakeview Centennial.
And just like that, they give Lakeview 5 more yards to just milk this clock. And if you saw the replay there, you saw a big block was set by King Thibodeau, so the Rowlett defender couldn't come knock the ball out. And that's just a good block right there. So Kendrick Sanders and company is going to come out and try to just milk this clock. Hopefully no mistakes with the snap is what they're thinking right now.
And King Thibodeau at tight end here. We look to see to keep that movement here.
They're going to hand it off to Miller. And he's going to get stopped. He's going to keep going. He gets a gain of around 2 yards. Lakeview's going to go ahead and take their sweet time getting back to the line, knowing Rowlett has no timeouts left.
And absolutely looking to get a little bit up the seam here just to keep that clock rolling.
Like I said, Lakeview is not in any hurry to snap this ball as the clock just gets past a minute and a half. If you're Rowlett, you're just waiting for them to snap the ball and hoping something goes wrong with the snap. They're going to come to the line. They're going to hand it. Kendrick's going to take it himself. He's going to fall forward, and that's going to be close. And that's going to be just short of a first down. And if you're Rowlett, this is where you hunker down and just try to stop them again.
And that's where being creative as a team is awesome. Just getting there. And if they can get this 2 yards right here and a big push by this offensive line, this could be game.
With the clock just now crossing the 40-second mark, you're almost seeing where this game is about to go. And they line up. Sander goes ahead and kneels it. This clock is going to continue to roll. And that's gonna look like the end of the game here. As the clock, we just wait for the clock to hit triple zeros. Both teams already meeting at the 50. Just waiting on the clock to hit triple zeros for your score to be final here. And it is final here at HBJ Stadium. Your score, Lakeview Centennial 13, Rowlett 8. And that puts Lakeview well in the, it keeps them in contention for the playoffs. And that's gonna be big going into the season.
And absolutely, this game is huge and pivotal for how the playoff scene is going to look down the stretch. And what a game, great game by both teams. This is going to allow for a very interesting ending to the season for District 9 6A.
Well, I enjoyed this game. Hopefully everyone at home enjoyed watching it. And for those who want to see all the highlights, we're going to go ahead and show you the game highlights. My name is Houston Darden. Have a good night from GRS TV and all the crew.